Well, now the dogs entering the parade ring for the BaggettRacing.com Irish Grand National Final. There you see trap number 2, an English challenger. It's Here Comes Ken. He's trained by Gary Baggs and owned by the magnificent 7th syndicate from County Cork. He's a son of Spire and Nikita and Let Me Dance. In 3, we have one of the Irish contingent. It's Switchtoplanb. He's owned and trained by Shem O'Donnell in County Kilkenny, and he's a son of Fat Fella and Callback Curly. In 4, you see the favourite, the black Deb's the Best, trained by Paul Young and owned by Mr. Danny Riley from County Meath. He's a son of Tom's the Best and Deb's Tick. In 5, we have the veteran, Out of My Mind, a son of Frightful Flash and Monsoon. He's owned and trained by Geraldine Garrett from County Galway. And finally, we have Autumn Empress in trap 6, trained by Ger J. McKenna and owned by Mick Parker from England. He's aiming to give his trainer his 3rd Grand National success, and she's a daughter of Super Hoffman and Fly Venue. All the runners are now in traps. The bell is sounded for the final of the BaggettRacing.com Irish Grand National. The dogs in trap order are in 2, Here Comes Ken. In 3, Switchtoplanb. In 4, the favourite, Deb's the Best. In 5, Out of My Mind. And in trap 6, Autumn Empress, bidding to give her trainer his 3rd success. And here, behind traps and away they go, and fast in the stride was number 2, Here Comes Ken. In the middle now, Deb's the Best in 2nd spot, over the first hurdle, and Here Comes Ken holds the lead. From in 2nd place, Switchtoplanb. Around the first 2 corners now, and number 2, Here Comes Ken. He's 2 or 3 lengths clear of number 3, Switchtoplanb. Over the 2nd hurdle, and Here Comes Ken. Hit his body, and Switchtoplanb is out in front. In 2nd spot now, moving strongly is Autumn Empress. But around the 3rd corner, and here Switchtoplanb. It'll take a big effort to catch this fellow around the final corner, and Switchtoplanb still in front from Autumn Empress over the final hurdle, and Switchtoplanb has won the BaggettRacing.com Irish Grand National.
A very eventful race. Quite a number of happenings influencing the destination of that £5,000 prize. Now look at it again, the run to the first bend, all the dogs maintaining their line, nothing going in or out. You see Here Comes Ken in the blue jacket on the inside. He's not the slickest jumper in the world, but he's effective leading into that first corner. Now in behind, Switchtoplanb, squeezing through, pushing Deb's the Best out of the way, and this was a very vital move because Switchtoplanb is now in position to, well, take full advantage of the mistake coming up from Here Comes Ken. Watch number 2 now, Here Comes Ken, at this hurdle. He makes a bit of a mess of it, really over jumping and pitching on landing. Here we see him, great shot of him there as he gets into it very high and comes down very steeply there. No way he can maintain his balance. He doesn't quite fall, but he as good as does and loses whatever chance he had, and in the process he's interfering with Deb's the Best, who has to check his position. Now turning for home, and it's Switchtoplanb in front on his way to winning the National.
Well, we had given him a few trials in Kilkenny, and he had actually the Thursday before he ran in the Grand National here now. He'd done a 1670 sprint trial in Kilkenny, and I mean, there was a lot of dogs weren't done on the flat that particular day. I know the sprint in Kilkenny is fast, but 1670 was a hell of a run. We knew we had something. We just qualified the first night, and his nickname and pet name at home is Tyson. We call him Tyson
for obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons. So I'll have a few shouts at him coming up the straight there. Maybe again them a length or 2. We'll keep him. The dog is not for sale. No way. I'd sell me luck now if I was to sell him. I'm just going to have a bit of sport with him now.
And the result of the BaggettRacing.com Irish Grand National, the winner was Switchtoplanb, an 8-to-1 chance from Autumn Empress in 2nd and Deb's the Best finishing 3rd. The time 29:43.